Tram's about to arrive. Should we take it to Heimdallr Station?
The West Circuit tram will soon be departing via Heimdallr Station.
Wow, we can
We
hear them all the way over
recommend
here.
passengers wishing to board this tram make haste.
Heimdallr. Get a load of that slack-jawed stare. Well, it's not unusual for first-time visitors here to find themselves awestruck. It's pretty big, I guess. I mean, Crossbell and Ordis are big too, but they're nothing like this. The city is so large it's been split up into 16 districts. Home to approximately 880,000 people, I hear it's as big as Calvert's capital. A little bigger, actually. I think they have 790,000? I remember Angie mentioning she'd been there. Is that so? I've heard the population of Heimdallr has been on the rise lately. That's right, and a lot of people have been moving in since after the Civil War. Heimdallr and Crossbell have both been growing at shocking speeds. I believe it's due to the 8 Metropolis plan, no? Something about standardizing the tax code in all the big cities to curb the nobles' power. Is that what the whole plan is for? I believe the main reason is for the sake of smooth economic flow, though I hear effects like that were considered as well. It's probably both. Looks like they've been doing their studying. As their political economics teacher, I couldn't be more proud of them. Here comes the turn. So I wonder if we're going to be visiting the same areas we did in Cold Steel 1, I think it was. This is the place where you got your concert costumes, after all. Heimdallr Central Station. Someone stole the statue, didn't they? It's pretty big, sure, but Crossbell Station is about the same size. I bet this place doesn't have a big main street, like... What the heck is that? That's just one of the alleyways. Big building at the end of the street, that's Valflin Palace. It's both home to the Imperial family and the headquarters of a number of government administrations. If I recall correctly, this thoroughfare is called the Vanquir Street. Trying to remember if that's how you actually pronounce it. That's right, it's famous for having terrible traffic around rush hour. But it's only going to get worse the more people are able to afford orbital cars. Don't feel bad, Heimdallr has had a long time to get as grand as it is today. But because it's such an old city, they're still having some trouble laying out the power grid. Here they plan to use Crossbell City's infrastructure as reference. Though I doubt they'll build anything here that's quite as impressive as Orca's Tower. Yeah?
Good morning. Instructor Claire!
Sorry for the wait.
I didn't think you'd be the one coming to get us.
I wanted to tell you I deeply appreciate everything you did back in Lemaire. After I left, you managed to not only find Millium, but stop the railway cannons too. I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you.
You don't need to thank us. It was nothing.
It was simply part of our mission.
We had help from many other people, both from within the branch campus and without.
That's right. So in a sense, we were able to do what we did thanks to everyone. Yourself included, Major.
I don't deserve such kind words, but I shouldn't waste any more of your time. Allow me to welcome you to Heimdallr Central Station. Since the governor is currently visiting, I'll guide you to the RMP Command Center to meet with him.
There are a bunch more people in trains here than earlier. This station sees not only tourists and travelers, but a great deal of commuters as well. Makes me think back to 2 years ago. Right, you guys met the governor here during one of your field exercises. Yeah, that was when you were taking care of everything for Instructor Sarah. Well, yes. That's right. I remember you helping guide all the people evacuating. I didn't do much. Sounds like things really hit the fan, huh? Yes, there was quite a lot going on in Heimdallr that day. My yes, such as the Princess and Elise getting kidnapped. That's a huge incident. Quite a lot going on doesn't cover it all. Wish I could have been here at the time. It's around when I was shipped from the workshop. It's good to see you again, Governor. Thank you for meeting with us so early in the morning.
Hello there, Reen. Been a while since Crossbell, hasn't it? The same to you, of course, Miss Herschel. It would appear Class 7 has had some new additions since then.
Name's Ash Carbide. I'm Muse Egret. It's a pleasure to meet you, Governor.
Likewise. I'd like to welcome each of you to Heimdallr. I'm sure it must be a bit disorienting to have your field exercises in a place as large as the capital, but the basics should be the same. Let's get down to business. First off, allow me to give you the information on our special request.
Thank you for waiting, sir.
What? That voice. Prince Cedric and the main campus students and Instructor Neidhart?
It's a pleasure to see you again. You have my thanks for taking care of Alphen and Olivert back in Crossbell.
Good day, Schwarzer. You as well, Herschel. Starting last month, I resumed teaching at the main campus as a military instructor. I will be accompanying Class 1 on their civic security activities. I am here to report the commencement of the main campus field exercises.
Likewise, I'm reporting the start of the branch campus's field exercises.
Understood. I'll pray for good news.
I figured they'd be here, but... You two are the ones who came with the Prince when he crashed our Panzer Soldat training, aren't you? Guessing they're from the same class as you, Your Highness. Yes, out of the entirety of Class 1, we are the most elite members. Our field exercises this time will involve performing civic security activities. Civic security activities? Haven't heard anything about those. Are they exclusive to the main campus's curriculum? First time we performed them was during our previous field exercises. This will be the second time. As for their content, it's fair to say they're similar to your special operations missions. Patrolling the area, assisting during crises, etc. The main difference is that we focus on public safety rather than requests from citizens. Those sound like military activities. I'd say they're a bit more advanced than that. Northumbria's own security measures aren't yet complete, unfortunately. However, we were able to contribute in a variety of ways, including disposing of all the parting gifts the society left behind. Even things like that. In any event, both your groups will be working together this time, but we'll be assigning you to different halves of the city to better suit each of your unique focuses. Different halves? That's just like... Yes, like when your class was here 2 years ago. This time around, I would like the main campus to handle the east half of the city while the branch campuses to the west half. This includes your respective field exercise camps and the roads leading out of the city in each direction. I see. Then that means we'll be in charge of watching over Vesta Street, the Leica District, and the Sanct District. Correct. and the Prince's group will be responsible for Alto Street, the Garnier District, and the Ost District. Also, both groups' areas will include Vanquier Street and Dregel's Plaza. I see, it makes sense. It seems Kurt will be in charge of the district his family resides in. That's right. Yeah, that's where the headquarters of the Vander School is, huh? If I could direct your attention to these documents. Reen and Prince Cedric each received documents outlining their special operations missions and civic security activities. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form titled Top Priority Mission. Investigate and capture the members of Hercules, a special task force from Calvert currently hiding out in Heimdallr. There it is. So it was Calvert after all. Hercules. I remember seeing this name in the database. Allow me to add to the report. These individuals are part of Calvert's special forces. They excel in espionage and sabotage and are among the best of the best the Republic has to offer. People like them are sneaking around Heimdallr? If they are Calvert's elite, I imagine they must be quite skilled. Correct, it'd be fair to say they're even more skilled than most high-ranking Jaeger Corps. We estimate they're about as capable as members of the Red Constellation. How's it you already know so much about them? To be honest, we had some information come our way a few days ago. I knew it was jumping the gun a little, but we decided to go ahead and analyze the information. That's cheating, right? It's simply standard procedure. Please don't think ill of us. He's right. This isn't about which of us wins or loses. Remember, we're working together here. Thor's Branch Campus, Class 7 Special Operations accepts these requests. Thor's Main Campus, Class 1 accepts these civic security activities.
Well, well. Look at you all.
And there's Osborne.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
Ah, it's so good to see you again.
So he decided to grace us with his company after all, eh?
Governor, Your Majesty, good day to you both. I can't believe it's already been a month since I last saw Class 1.
Yes, sir.
I'm honored you remember us.
But of course, I met you students of the main campus a few times by now. In addition, I would also like to greet the members of the branch campus. I am Gileath Osborne, the Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. Some refer to me as the Blood and Iron Chancellor, though I feel that grisly moniker has worn out its welcome by now.
It's nice to see you again, Your Excellency.
Ah, Miss Herschel, likewise. Come to think of it, it was only 2 years ago we first met at the trade conference. Since then, all the government agencies have been tripping over themselves to recruit you, despite you declining each and every offer. Oh, it's a shame. I myself would have liked to invite you to join the Ironbloods.
Huh?
That...
Your Excellency, you shouldn't tease her like that.
I am only kidding, of course. Allow me to congratulate you on being appointed as an instructor at the branch campus.
You're too kind.
So this is the Blood and Iron Chancellor. The man who annexed Crossbell.
Ah, and Ms. Una Crawford, was it? A transfer from the Military Police Academy. I hear you've been working very hard on behalf of the province of Crossbell.
Yes, thank you. I've really been pushing myself to the limit lately.
Good to hear. And you must be Mateus' son. I expected you to enroll at the main campus alongside the prince, but you appear to be excelling nonetheless.
Thank you. I'll continue giving it my all.
Good to see you once more, Black Rabbit. Ah, and Ash Carbide. I've heard much about you from Lecter.
Hello.
It's a real honor.
And next? You say Egret, was it? I've always wanted to speak with your grandfather, the advisor to the former Duke Cayenne.
I'm sure Grandfather would be honored to hear that. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, likewise.
Oh?
Just as I've heard.
The new Class 7 has quite the array of gifted young students. Wouldn't you agree, Instructor?
Yes, it certainly does.
It's been some time, Instructor Reen Schwarzer. I haven't seen you since the ceremony at the end of last year.
Yes, it's good to see you again. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
It feels like the air in the room just got colder.
Well, we'll have to leave the greetings at that. I have a message for you from the Emperor. Members of Thor's main campus and branch campus. 2 days from now, your attendance is requested at the party being held at Valflame Palace.
What? The party? Us too?
Yes, of course. We would like to commend the main campus and branch campus for their work in Northumbria and Lemaire, respectively.
We'll have to limit the number of people invited to the palace, but at the very least, I'm certain all of you here will be able to attend.
Seriously?
Incredible.
Such a great honor.
I need to go home and talk to them.
Oh, by the way, Instructor Reen, all of Heimdallr has been consumed with gossip over who your dance partner will be.
Is that so? Well, my advice would be to follow your heart and damn the consequences. If you'll excuse me now, Your Highness, Governor.
Thank you for delivering the message.
Regarding that one topic, I'd like to discuss it with you at a later date, if possible.
Understood. We can speak of it at length then. Now, everyone, I bid you good luck with your various tasks.
Just like I thought.
Afterwards, the instructor stayed to listen to instructions from the governor and Major Claire. While this was going on, the students waited in the hallway. The sudden party invitation must have surprised you. Yes, well, I hadn't the slightest idea about it, yet Prince Cedric already seemed to know everything. Being a member of the Imperial family, he would be up to speed with such information. But regardless, it means our job is all the more crucial now. Dealing with the Special Forces, right? According to the Intelligence Division, there are about 100 members hiding in Heimdallr. Assuming they're here for sabotage would mean we need to apprehend them all, or else the Summer Festival would be in danger. This puts our time limit no later than tomorrow. Sounds like a difficult situation. I'm assuming the Intelligence Division and the Bracer Guild have already begun to act. Yes, and they've made some initial progress. But the targets we're dealing with here are elite agents. They've disguised themselves as regular citizens and tourists. Due to the sheer size of the city, we're unable to cover every area. Which is the reason we've requested help from both schools to patrol the city and gather information. Depending on how the situation unfolds, we may need the rest of the students and instructors to become involved as well. I'm well aware this isn't something we should be asking of fresh cadets. Governor? Understood. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll talk to our principal and fellow instructors. I shall also bring this up to the main campus instructors waiting at our own field exercise camp. Thank you both. Please be careful. May the goddess watch over you all. At least they're not smoking. Kurt, seems you did very well in the exams. You as well, Your Highness. You have my congratulations on earning the top ranking. It's simply the result of the work I put in. I didn't expect that Class 7 would have the same average as Class 1, though. Sorry, Ada. If only we scored a little higher. Still got a long way to go before I can keep up with you, Ada. Well, Class 1 does have 20 people in it. It's simply a matter, of course, that more people have a bigger effect on the average. But that aside, we should congratulate them on their hard work. Prince Cedric, I appreciate your kind words. What say you we settle things here, though? Judging from the Imperial Chronicle, the world is curious about what each of our schools has been up to. So I propose we make a little competition out of this set of field exercises. For example, which of us can catch the most Calvardian spies? Sounds like a good time. Good time nothing. That's a pretty bad joke, don't you think? As our activities differ from each other, it doesn't seem appropriate to compete over something like that. How feeble. Is this really the special class taught by the Ashen Chevalier? Huh. They're just a cobbled-together team, after all. As you wish, everyone has their own way of dealing with things. Sorry for the wait. Is something the matter? Nothing of note. Let's get going. Alright, let's all do the best work we can for our respective tasks. Instructor Reen, good luck to you as well. I'll leave the west half of the city to you. May the goddess bless you. Yeah, the same to you. Good luck in the east half. What sick have they all got shoved up their asses? Yuna? That's very straightforward of you to say, Yuna. I can't recommend shouting something like that about the prince, Yuna, especially while you're in Heimdallr. It's starting to get interesting. Your students are really growing up, aren't they? Just glad things didn't get out of hand. Alright, let's start by exchanging info with the other groups involved. Okay, I'll go with Claire to visit the Heimdallr Military Police. I'm sure you'll run into people from the Bracer Guild and the Courageous at the Intelligence Division's office, so I bet you'll get some good info. I think you're right. See you again soon, Instructor Claire. We'll each do our best. Yes, please stay safe. So what are we getting up to for the first half of the day? We're supposed to be covering the west part of the city, but the specific location depends on the request. That's exactly right. Seems you've gotten used to the swing of things now. First off, let's see what we got. Does it belong in a museum? Can we get you to investigate the potential danger of an artifact recently added to the museum's catalog? We'll be waiting for you at the Imperial Museum when you get... there, please reach out to our curator, Rilke. Empty nest. Precious little boy has disappeared. Can you help find him? Holy Flat Apartments. West Ostia Highway Monster. Megadorodon? Vesta Street in the Lake District. Never heard of either of them. Nothing Garnier? Damn. Of course not. That's on the eastern side of the city. Something tells me you're not interested in going there to shop, though. If memory serves, the back streets are full of bars. That is the typical spot Ash goes when he sneaks off. Vesta Street is a busy commercial area, and the Lake District is in an academic area. Also. Does that mean what I think it does? It's fine, Instructor. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything. The Lake District is built into a hill, and its biggest draw is the Imperial Museum. But it's also home to the headquarters of the Vander School. So in other words, your home's there. We've already visited Yuna, Muse, and Ash's homes. It's only fair we get to see yours too. Should we go find some gifts to bring with us? You can lead us there, Kurt. I've been there a few times, but I'm sure you know the way better than any of us do. True, I don't know too much about the city outside of the areas near St. Estrella. I'm not originally from here, so there's plenty of the city I'm not familiar with either, but... Understood. Let's start by checking the 4 different districts, including the ones we need for our requests. Once that's handled, we can go to the West Highway and take care of the wanted monster. Sounds like a plan. So far we got Vesta Street in the Leica district. Where else? Let's see. If we want to gather information, our best bet would probably be Vancouver Street and the Saint district to the northwest. Yeah, I think it might be pronounced Vancouver. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vancouver Street. Vancouver Street here goes north all the way to the palace, you know. And then the Saint District is where the Heimdallr Cathedral and St. Estrella are. If we're lucky, we might even get a chance to see Elise there. For real? So, we're just gonna stroll the sidewalks hoping we spot one of Calvard's agents in line for gelato? Top priority mission. Investigate and apprehend members of the squad of Calvardian agents known as Hercules that have infiltrated Heimdallr. According to the Intelligence Division's estimates, there are approximately 100 members of this squad presently in the city. These agents are highly trained in infiltration tactics and is likely disguised as tourists and citizens. As the military police have insufficient manpower, they request both Thor's campuses gather information while on their field exercises. Looking at it again, it seems like it's going to be a huge pain. We'll need to be on high alert the whole day. Let's begin gathering information. You certainly sound motivated, Altina. She'll need to be. This is going to be a long day. If anything catches your attention, be sure to note it. Let's begin day 1 of our special ops missions. And that's the usual drill. So yeah, we'll just start at the top and work our way down. Kinda wonder how big this place is now that we're in the 3rd game compared to the first one. There's Bifrost. We're about halfway down the main thoroughfare now. In addition to all the department stores, they also have various workshops and boutiques in this area. Sounds like this is the place to go for whatever we need. We should examine the shops for any useful items. How the hell are we going to find all these agents and all this? The streets are flooded with tourists this time of year. Getting suspicious and questioning every passerby won't help us, so let's start by getting the lay of the land. That makes sense. In that case, we can begin by searching this area. Okay, Imperial Chronicle, there's something there. Oh, there's the door. Welcome to the office of the Imperial Chronicle. We've really been focusing on partnering with radio stations lately. The Imperial Chronicle Radio is a member of our corporate media group. We're planning to produce shows about travel and culture. We'd love it if you gave them a listen. News program, you're gonna bore me to death. Maybe they're getting desperate since Radio Trista's variety shows are so popular now. That may be true, but I apologize for my students. They don't know when to shut up. Hey, Vivi. Wait, are you working right now? Class 7, welcome to the Imperial Chronicle's office. Field exercises, huh? You guys going after the spies? Yes, but... Vivi, don't be talking about that out in the open. Sorry about that, Ashen Chevalier. I'm Vivi's boss. We were told not to speak about this issue. Makes sense. We were working with all the various agencies, so we should have a bit of leeway. So can you make an exception for us? I'll tell you guys everything. What did I just say? Sheesh. Even if we wanted to, we honestly don't really know anything. Is that so? You're just holding out on us. Well, actually, we got nothing. The Heimdallr military police has been dispatched a handful of times and they found some evidence, but no arrests have been made. They tried interviewing their special investigation squad, but as soon as they found any evidence, they hightailed it. I see, I see. Wait, you were doing that without my permission? I heard there were about 100 agents. How come no one's been arrested yet, especially considering the Intelligence Division is involved? Good point. What kind of evidence was it? Mostly illegal guns and listening devices. I see, so there appears to be sufficient evidence. Guess we can use that info. Please don't mention this outside these walls. Of course not. Thank you very much. I was following leads on those agents for a while, but I'm sure Class 7 will be able to dig up a better story than I could on my own. So I'm rooting for you guys. Get that dirt and give it all to me. Good luck. That wasn't the plan. Our orders were to focus on the summer festival. Sorry, but can you keep what we talked about earlier between us? Of course. Remember how I assigned you to cover the inspection team in Crossbell? Just be glad you're still in the city. Don't underestimate this. The summer festival will be hell. Shouldn't enter without permission. Pfft. Who are they to stop us? Been getting a lot of business from Dry and North Ambria over the past year. They're huge accounts too, so business is good. I've got business trips booked at least once a week. Working in sales is not for the faint of heart. I hear Crossbell Province has been pretty popular recently. They even have resorts and a theme park there, don't they? But I'd love to visit sometime. Alterna has the largest selection of any bookstore in the country. The recent bestsellers are books on Princess Elfin and Prince Cedric, whose popularity is on the rise. We have a special section dedicated to them. Feel free to take a look around. Proverbs Solid Mountain. There's no better place to go shopping than a department store. You need to buy some study aids, right, Rosetta? Yeah, but I want to look around the rest of the store, too. Got a lot of different types of books here. You want to take a look around too, Coco? It'll be fun. Sure, let's go. Rosetta gets pretty good grades. Maybe I should buy a study guide, too. I like novels, too. I'll introduce you to all the kinds of books, Coco. Aren't you Reen Schwarzer? We welcome the Ashen Chevalier to our store. Please don't call me that. Pardon me, you were incognito. In any event, I can't help but show you my gratitude. You truly honor us by coming here. Please let me know if you need anything. VIP treatment at a major department store, huh? Good for you, Mr. Hero. Can you not call me that? Thank you for returning to Plaza Bifrost. Our department store has been loved by people of Heimdallr for over 100 years. We want to make sure our customers are completely satisfied. Please let us know if you need any help. Welcome to Weston House. Wait, we get a lot of celebrities around here. Get to meet them on my shift, so it's pretty cool. So much for saying incognito. Welcome. Can you give me an autograph next time? Guess it's only fair that a lot of people in Heimdallr remember. Steinrose 96 for Sarah. Coco Pecky. Yeah, I'll get one more. We'll see what's upstairs. My back has been hurting since the beginning of the year. Maybe I should buy a nicer chair. Trade ties with the North Ambria province have gotten much stronger. They're going through a revival, so they need a ton of goods. My company's been rather busy too. Their region used to be considered one of the poorest, but it's making a strong comeback. I'm glad it's become part of the Empire. Yuna seems offended. It's not like this person is doing it on purpose. Aurora Barrette for Yuna. That'll shut her up. Can turn T to brunette. Let's take a break. Heimdallr's so big. Those orbital trams are so useful. They can take us anywhere just like that. I really wish we had them back home. I'm gonna ride the tram today. Wonder how far it goes. It's nice that the economy is good, but there have been more incidents lately. Car accidents, thefts, companies committing accounting fraud, the list goes on. Guess that's only natural considering how big this place is. Hey, uniform, are you guys from Thor's branch campus? Sorry, my parents work in the cafeteria at the main campus. I see. I used to go there all the time. Tell me about all the good work the branch campus is doing too. But there seems to be some tension between the two campuses. There is. Sorry, I crossed the line there. Anyway, if you'd like to take a break, please come visit us. I'll cook something up for you. Just like the same as my father did before. Train in Heimdallr to become a cook. There are so many popular restaurants here. If I had to make one recommendation, it would be the bakery on Vesta Street. I want to become an apprentice there and learn their techniques. So we'll get their tea. Shop. Bleh. My drugstore has been around for 80 years now. Now it's regarded as one of Heimdall's top stores. Can I interest you all in some medicine? You'll have to watch out for status ailments if you end up fighting any monsters. Our products are perfect just for that. A lot of you don't look sick, status ailments, yada yada. Contact lenses for anyone who's wearing glasses, Machias. 2 more Peckies. Just in case. So I'm starting to worry I may not have enough money. And some of you are thinking, my, how the mighty have fallen. I don't know, did I talk to him yet? Crossbell's been popular, the resort's a theme park, love to visit. Yeah, I did. So this is Heimdall's largest department store, Plaza Bifrost. If I don't do some shopping here, I'm bound to regret it. My lady, shopping is fine, but please do so in moderation. The Master and Lady Luna have already left to tour the city without you. I suppose I took too long. I should get them souvenirs as an apology. My lady, there's truly no stopping you once you've entered shopping mode. Vancouver Street is simply amazing. I just want to check every single store. I don't have anywhere near enough time. I can at least go to Plaza Bifrost, though. When my lady starts shopping, she always goes out of control. No, today is the day I'll finally be able to curb her spending, for the Master and Lady Luna's sake. Gear News here, Imperial Chronicle. Hey there, name's Chris, nice to meet you. Heimdall might be really crowded, but that just means I can sell more newspapers. It's been that long since I came from Keldek, but I'm already doing great. From Keldek? Wait, I remember this kid. Glad to see he's doing well. Can sell more newspapers, yada yada, he only has the newest one. You guys are from Thor's. I was told you were on the way. Thank you for coming. Thor's? Hey, Chief, your son goes to Thor's, doesn't he? Isaac, we're on duty right now. Refrain from talking about personal matters. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. We're using all our troops at our disposal to find the agents, but unfortunately we haven't made any progress. You have our thanks for your help in this matter. We're happy to help. His son goes to Thor's? Do we know him? It's possible his son goes to the main campus. If the citizens knew about the agents, they'd start panicking for sure. Or Setho, we need to catch them right away. Thanks for your guys' help. Have we spoken to you yet? Get a lot of business from Jirai, yada yada. Traffic's gone from bad to worse lately, especially rush hour. It's not so bad all the tramps have been arriving 10 to 15 minutes late. So why don't you do something about this? I mean, where are my tax dollars even going? We're using all our troops at our disposal to find the agents, but unfortunately we haven't made any progress. You have our thanks. I started a food stall with my brother. We've gotten some good reviews already. Would you like to try our food? Want something to eat? We got fish and chips here. It's a Heimdall specialty. I will buy it just in case I need to trade it in for something. That's the other door in. Mason hasn't been buying up weapons for self-defense purposes of late. Could it be due to what happened over in Lemaire last month? Don't mind me, we're not the hottest shop around, but I can promise you quality. Heavy armor. I will pass. Wait a second. Heavy armor. Military Academy, don't mind me. This is actually one of those things for a set. I think it's the Septian set or something like that. There's so many big stores opening up lately. Personally, I recommend Clay Small. Not only is it convenient, but the prices are great. It's a real savior for us housewives. A Clay Small opened up here too? Interesting. I'm a little curious. It's just across the street, but I don't think we really have time to spare now. But I want to go cash in my masses. Traffic's gone from bad to worse, yada yada. Let's duck in the Orbital Factory. I don't know if there's actually anything here, but we'll see. Recently, Rhineford opened a big store in the Garnier district. Now they're one of our competitors. We pride ourselves on quality in our regulars, but... So, red leather key case for Ash. Silver measure. I think this is another set thing. Anyway, I am going to look around here. I'll be back in a second to spare you guys the hassle. Okay, to bring you up to speed, I burned you materials to get the super rares of the Zerul cannon, which is eventually going to become the Ingenuity thing. And then the other one, which is the cast thing. That was the time one, I can't remember what it's called, Lost Genesis or something like that. Sage Boutique. Welcome, what can I help you find? We have around 1,200 pieces here. Actually, the owner is always adding new products, being a designer and all. A lot of female celebrities wear this brand. Wish I could dress as nicely as they do. Try losing some weight. Oh, is that who I think it is? Long time no see, how have you been? It's nice to see you. Do you know each other? Yeah, I came here when I was a student. He helped with our costumes for the Academy Festival. Academy Festival? You did that? It really takes me back. It's been, what, nearly 2 years? You've grown up so much I almost didn't recognize you. Every time I hear about the Ashen Chevalier, it made me really proud. You're far too kind. I've still got a lot to learn. Currently an instructor at Thor's branch campus. So I've heard, the one in Leaves, right? I've heard many things about you all. Is that so? It's a real honor. I'm sure your friend would be proud of you too if you were still here. I think so too. His friend? It seems our dear teacher still has some secrets. Hey, you know Misty, right? Yeah, in fact she used to frequent the store, didn't she? But I haven't been in touch with her recently. Is that so? I'm really glad her show is back on at least. She stopped by 2 months ago. I see. If she stops by again, can you relay a message to her? Her sister and I would like to have a word with her. Fine by me. How can I reach you? We're currently doing field exercises. Please contact me here. Misty, the radio personality? Instructor Reed knows her, huh? Sounds like it. I listen to her show too. Her show is fine and all, but something about her doesn't sit right with me. Could have sworn I heard her voice before. Maybe you met her somewhere without knowing it was her. Saw Missy for the first time in a while, and she seems to be doing well. If I see her, I'll give her your message. You guys were here for field exercises, right? Good luck with that. Lesage has become very popular with celebrities lately. In fact, we're opening a new branch in Jirai just next month. We're quite busy with preparations. Lovely flat for Emma, silver hair for Gaius. Okay, that's actually good. I have better for Muse, but for Altina that's going to be hard to... I can hold off a little bit. But yeah, for Curtin Reen... Oh great, give men the magic even though you don't have any male spellcasters until Elliot joins. And give the girls the strength, which only really applies to Yuna. So she loses out on 5 evasion. That's not enough to justify it, but Muse can use this. Anything else out here? So I think I spoke to the NPCs. So we'll head up Vesta Street, move to entrance. Don't really know my way around to know if I can actually go from place to place by walking or if I have to teleport. Vesta Street. This is Vesta Street. It's a famous shopping area in the west part of Heimdallr. It has popular taverns, shops, and a famous bakery. That's why it smells so good. Seems like it's coming from that shop. Reminds me of mortgages. We received a voluntary request from one of the residents here. Alright, let's check it out. Let's go. Also, the branch office should be somewhere on this block. I'll check it out just in case. That should be the Bracer Guild, I believe. Yep, right there. Something smells good. Must be a tasty shop somewhere around here. Need to head to work, but maybe I'll make a quick stop. frame rate here is diving. They finished renovating Tangram Fortress. They say its defenses are impregnable, but I think they went a little overboard. Maybe overthinking it. Got this habit of reading too much into the news. Why? Because it's fun. Nerd. Never seen you on Vesta Street before. Are you a tourist? Make sure you take a good look at the map, otherwise you might get lost. The streets around here are a little complicated. No kidding. I recommend the coffee here. They're very particular about their beans. It's delicious. Get a cup every day before work, so I know what I'm talking about. I think you're an addict, dude. Hey, it's a nice day today. I'm selling a special forest coffee blend. It's the owner's recommendation. Want to give it a try? Cafe macchiato. Apple juice. The coffee here is extremely strong. It's perfect for studying. You should all give it a try. A tavern. The first place anyone should go to ask around. Let's head on over. They asked if anyone's seen anyone suspicious. Well, something strange did happen this morning. Just this morning. Stop holding back and tell us already. Okay, I'm not trying to hold on to you or anything. 4 tourists were staying here. They didn't seem to be on vacation. They even let us service their room, and it was always locked. Honestly, don't even know how often they were in there. They paid up this morning and left. I mean, they paid, so I don't mind, but this is suspicious. Considering the situation, they could be from the Republic. Let's make a note about this. Thank you so much. I sometimes see strange guests at the inn. Are you here to sightsee? Enjoy everything and don't let the things that are happening bother you too much. Oops. Yeah. So, sadly, I don't think we're going to be running into Anton this game. Alright, I should be done making up all the rooms. Are you a guest? Great, I just finished making the beds extra fluffy. Please talk to the manager at the counter. I don't know if he was in Azure now that I think about it. He definitely wasn't in Sky. Actually, was he in Sky 3 in one of the doors, maybe? Not sure. The bakery just hired a new baker. His bread is very delicious. You'll need to try it. Is it the guy from Morges? We'll duck in here real quick. Might be another recipe for us. Welcome, we got samples over here if you want to try some. It's good, you know, with just one taste. Welcome to Lafite Bakery. Yuna, it's you. Oscar, what are you doing in Heimdallr? The owner of Lafite is a pretty famous baker, so I came to train under him. Heard the tensions in Crossbell are finally calming down. Right after you left. Coincidence, Oscar? Something you want to tell us? Are you talking about? Must be in the special support section. It's a delicate situation, but it looks like they're doing well, which is exactly what you'd expect from them. I see. Glad to hear that, really. Glad I ran into you, Yuna. Gonna be here for a while baking bread. Please stop by when you have time. I'm sure I'll have new and improved baked goods for you to try. It's been around for a long time, learned a lot. Owe a lot to my boss Morges for sending me here and to Benet. Need to work hard on my training. So there's only one recipe left. It's probably that damn truffle thing, too. Honey? Honey, you remember when we went to Crossbell around 10 years ago? Of course. Bread we had was so light and airy, just like these. You do remember. Such a wonderful memory. Yes, the bread here is indeed exceptional. I wonder why it's only now that it's starting to remind me of the past. If I remember rightly, it was our first trip abroad. He lost his return ticket. What a mess coming home was. I wouldn't trade the memory for the world. And the only reason he got back was because he ended up getting deported. Micah, how long are you going to look for it? If you don't hurry, you're going to be late. I know. Maybe your name is Mika, I'm not sure. Now, what should I take to the academy? That uniform, is she a student at St. Estrella? Looks like she just commutes from here. I don't recognize her, so she must be a new student. We'll get out of her way so she can go pay her respects to the Don. Kai might be smart, but he's way too naive. I'm not gonna get caught that easily. Isn't this area? It's not a private residence. What is this place? There aren't any signs, but... Is this? Yeah, this is one of the 2 Bracer Guild branches here in Heimdallr. Speaking of which, I wasn't aware the guild had returned to the city. They were forced to close after those terrorist attacks. We now believe Ouroboros was behind the terrorism. However, after the attacks, the Imperial government ordered the indefinite closure of both guild branches. So it's the same as the other places. So Sarah and Fee? It's the same as it was in Crossbell. But even then, they chose that path. And this time the situation might improve the guild's cooperation. We have to expect good things to come from that. Instructor? He's right. And they won't let me bust through the door. Okay, so we can go across. You better not think you can run away from a hero that easily. Where are they? Dang, I can't even find Matthew, let alone Nia. What is it? Don't get in my way, I'm working. Oh, we found Figaro. Here I thought he was going to be a barber. Two things here. Where did he go? Could he have been in an accident? I doubt it. Excuse me, are you Bernard? We're from Thor's branch campus. We received your request. So you're the ones the Imperial Household Agency sent. I've been waiting for you. Can you just get right to it? Please calm down. He seems really upset. This must be urgent. Let's hear what he has to say. We heard this request regards a missing family member. Can you elaborate? My little guy left yesterday and he hasn't come back yet. I looked up and down Vesta Street, but I couldn't find him. Chucky, where have you gone? I see. We'll start searching right away. Hey, at least give us some clues or something. Well, he likes playing in water. And high places. High places? Yeah, like streetlights. Okay. Must be a really hyper child. What are you talking about? Chucky's my cute little parakeet. Wait a minute. It's not a family member, but a parakeet. Excuse me, how rude. Chucky is an important member of my family. His orange head, his pretty turquoise body, and his yellow wings are just so lovely. Anyway, please find him. I'm worried sick. It was a misunderstanding, but nonetheless he's distraught. What do you say? Well... Family is family. Let's help him. Yeah, we can't just leave him like this. Really? Thank you. Don't thank us yet. We have no idea where he is. Given that he's a bird, he could be just about anywhere. Did you purchase this parakeet from a pet shop? Yes, we met 3 years ago. Been so happy since the day he came home with me. I see. Instructor Ian, why do you ask about that? Generally speaking, smaller birds can't fly as far. If you'd caught him in the wild, it might be a different story, but if he was kept indoors, he probably hasn't gone too far. I see, and he's only been gone since yesterday. Might still be in Heimdallr. Maybe even still on the west side. I have a good feeling about this. And you said he likes water and streetlights. Might be a good idea to look for him in areas that have fountains. I have a few ideas where we can look. His name is Chucky. He has an orange head, green body, and yellow wings. That's right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. And if the guy stiffs us when it comes to payment, then we eat the bird. Hello, welcome to our home. I live here with my daughter Nia. May not have much to offer, but please make yourselves at home. Found Tomatonio, Part 3. So you know the drill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Strange story. Kind of fitting that he got what he was deserving in the end. Kind of poetic. Shh. I'm sorry, we're playing hide and seek right now. Kai and Matthew are really fast runners, so I have to make sure they don't find me. I've never seen you on Vesta Street before. Are you a tourist? Make sure you take a good look at the map, otherwise you get lost. Yeah, I know we spoke to him before. This area is pretty low-key, but it has a ton of delicious shops. It's like a hidden gem. I'm a little envious of the people who live here. Alrighty then, let's enjoy more of Heimdallr today. What's that big bridge over there? It looks like an aqueduct.
Look at the name on the sign.
Oh, yeah. Herschel.
I don't know any guys named Herschel. I'll get 3 boxes of tomatoes and 2 cases of onions. And Satsuki wanted to get some matcha from the east. Need to find a way to get some. I'm starting to get really pumped. She really gets into her job. I feel like I've seen her before. Could it be? What else do I need to order? And where is Kai? Is he out again? Since I take my eyes off him, he's gone. At least he helps out and listens to me, so I guess he's just at a really energetic age. Welcome, what would you like to do? Is something wrong with us? Oh no, I just noticed you look like you're not from around here. We're the local general store. Most of our customers are regular, so it's rare to see new faces. I see. You have a very interesting setup here. That's our trading area. We built it by popular demand. If you got something you don't need, you can trade it for something else. People really love it. There's lots of interesting stuff, so please take a look. If you insist. Don't buy too much. Seems like the locals really rely on the store. It's a nice place. You might get another opportunity to come back here and talk. We try to meet the needs of our customers. We like to think that we offer a great selection. Stay as long as you like. Ebony brush for Gaius. Gold hair for Reen. Wasabi Pecky. Pendulums.
It's my turn!
It's my turn!
And there you go, he's gone Super Saiyan.
Here I go!
Very well.
Not allowed to go there without permission. Yeah, I think we're done here for now. I'm gonna go out with Mommy. Are you gonna go out too? One of us, one of us? There's a tram stop just ahead. Vesta Street's a little complicated, but it's very convenient once you get used to it. So, into Lake Street. Lake Lord. No, I think, are there any fishing spots in town? So this is where Kurt lives? What a great view. Look, there's rushing water. That's an aqueduct. They don't call this the premier educational district of Heimdallr for nothing. The museum that submitted the required request is also here, correct? Yes, at the top of this hill. And the Imperial Institute is right next to it, so this is an area usually packed with students and staff members. A number of manufacturing companies also have their headquarters here. That is true. For instance, a maker of fine and musical instruments, the Revel Company, is right over there. The building beyond that is the Lake Lord Company, which makes fishing equipment. Haven't heard of either one. Wait, Revelt? You mean that ice school woman? Just because she's got the same name doesn't necessarily mean she's related.
As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee.
I see, so that's the store. That's true. Didn't we meet Lake Lord before? Yes, he was Instructor Reen's classmate Kenneth. We met him in Crossbell. I don't know if he's there, but if you're interested, we can go check it out. Either way, we need to check out the museum later, and... you should start with the usual. Time to pay your dues. The Vander Train Hall, also known as Kurt's home. You're going to introduce us to your parents, right? Fine, it's not like I have anything to hide. The train hall is just around the corner. If we're going, let's get this over with. Alright, let's go. No fishing spots. That sucks, dude. This aqueduct was built during the Dark Ages before the Middle Ages. Intricately made of stone, it still functions today. You can tell how skilled the people were back even then. Some say chores are a pain, but I'm not one of them. If you put your heart into it, you can get fired up about doing anything. For example, I'm going to clean the kitchen today. Wasn't sure there was something sparkling there, but I'm not seeing anything. My mom is really hot-blooded. Sometimes the whole house is shiny when I come home. Don't know where she gets her power from. Maybe the sun? It's a theory. I'm getting older, so I thought I should learn an instrument. Which one should I choose? Aren't you Reen, Elliot's old classmate? You're Elliot's friend from the Music Academy, right? Long time no see. Do you work at the Revolt Company now? I'm part of a symphony orchestra now, but I'm still new at these sorts of things. I work here part-time. I see. You've got a really rough road ahead. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. I need to keep working hard so I can fulfill my promise to play with Elliot someday. Revolt Company's president is such a kind person. Handling instruments is his life's greatest meaning and calling. He's out today checking out one of our customers' instruments. Starry Night Minuet from Muse. Melody Charm. I'll go ahead and buy this. I don't know if that's for anything in particular, but if it is, we'll have it. So I wonder if I've bought all the gifts just yet, because I'm starting to run out of money. We're supposed to turn right at the train hall. Beautiful cityscape in this fragrant tea. Perfect place for a writer. I should peruse the nominees for awards before my nagging editor gets here. Professor, can I at least get a hint? That would defeat the purpose of this. Characteristics of Imperial culture, I feel like it's a pretty easy subject to analyze. Young people ask for answers too quickly these days. You need to think about it first. I don't get any of this. I always sleep during class. I'm in a real pinch here. Welcome. Are you ready to order? This store is pretty popular. Seems a good place to ask around. Alright, let's start asking people. They asked around if anyone had seen any suspicious people. This happened a little while ago, but a part-timer at one of our other branches suddenly disappeared. Do you mean they went missing? Yeah, he just stopped coming to work, and when we went to his residence, we couldn't find him. He had books about the Republic, so we figured he was from Calvard. That? Bingo. We contacted the police, but they haven't found him yet. I was told not to talk about it in public. Part-timer who disappeared. 2 years ago, a sleeper agent did something similar. Anyway, we should definitely keep this in mind. Yes, let's continue our search. Anyway, please enjoy your time here. Would you like a cappuccino? Pairs perfectly with our cakes. White velvet shortcake. That might be the final recipe. Ah, there's one left. It's gotta be that truffle thing. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. And they just throw you inside. So that's the headquarters of the Vandar School, one of the two great sword styles of Erebonia. Sounds like they're practicing. We saw the train hall in Parm. This one seems even more intense. Never would have known they've been relieved of their duty or whatever. Ash. It's true. But it's not like the Vandar style has become obsolete. If anything, since my father became head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Academy, our numbers are swelling back to what they were. Really? Seems to be the case. Mateus Vandar, the god of thunder. Never met him before.
There! Your guard's down.
Someone's gonna come flying out the door?
Your fundamentals are all over the place. You need to focus more on your core.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi-ya!
Sounds like a woman. And she sounds very strict. Maybe she's the acting master for this class. Yes, she is something like that. We should probably wait a little bit. Should we head to the museum first? Guess we gotta put up this on the back burner. So now I can go talk to these people. Looking at the cityscape from this aqueduct is so beautiful. That's it, I'm gonna take another picture. All these stores have been featured in magazines. It's so cool, I can't miss out on this. The street is one of the most popular tourist spots in Heimdallr. It has many fashionable stores. I hear they're quite hard to resist. This is the headquarters of the famous Lake Company. Fishing is a flourishing part of the culture of imperial nobility. I should stop by again today. Our showdown with the Fishermen's Guild is going to be held in 2 days. They are soft. They think this is just going to be some friendly competition. The fools. We can't afford to be friendly. I asked for this competition for one reason and one reason only, to make a name for our company by crushing them. This person is the president of the Lake Company? I believe he is their second president. He has a very noble presence. He's Kenneth's father, but doesn't look anything like him. Maybe Kenneth's real father is the mailman. Seems you come to enjoy some fishing. These products should be suitable for ones of your level and expertise. Please feel free to take a look. Did you see right through us? I think you're overthinking it, right? Lake headquarters carries the latest fishing supplies. For ones of your level of expertise, I recommend this lineup. Maybe she does see through us. Can't we have everything? Okay, so I can get... yeah. No, none of them are really that great at this stage of the game. And we're still waiting on this one. I did go ahead and look. It actually turns out shield does give you magic evasion. It's just I wasn't aware because I... Wait a second. Defense plus 80? That can't be right. Just want to take a look here, make sure there's nothing sparkling. This is one of Heimdallr's main attractions. We can't miss out on this. What an impressive building. You can really feel its history just by looking at it. Wow, what is this place? This is so exciting. And here we have the world-famous Imperial Museum. Please don't push anyone, don't touch anything, and be quiet. The Imperial Museum appears to be open. It's a huge museum that has not only artifacts from all over the world, the Empire, but from all over the world. I've always wanted to come here and see all of their historical documents, but I never had the time. You're such a history dweeb. I've been there a few times. It's pretty impressive. Curators are really good at explaining everything. I see. Now I'm kind of curious. I heard admission is free, so why not have a look-see? This place is pretty impressive. Appears to be fairly expansive. I've heard it takes a full day to see all of their exhibits. For real? It's a shame we don't have time for that today. One of our clients is here. We should check in with the receptionist. Excuse me, we're here to see someone. Can't believe such wild, passionate love could exist in this world. Oh no, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up drooling all over this book. She's not even listening. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Hey, Four Eyes, you listening? Sorry, I was... Huh?
Oh?
Dorothy, I haven't seen you since you graduated.
Reen? It's good to see you again.
You know her, instructor? You mentioned graduation. Does that mean you went to school with her? Yeah, she was a year ahead of me.
Welcome. I'm Dorothy, the curator here. I never guessed I'd be able to meet the famous branch campus students. I'd like to welcome you all to the Imperial Museum.
So you were in the same club as Emma, then? That's right, I was the club president. We wrote a book together for the school festival. It really takes me back. I still keep in touch with her. She's told me all about you guys at the branch campus. Yeah, good things, I hope. So you're the Dorothy from Thor's main campus? The very same Dorothy who wrote Love Song of the Summer Grass? You know about that? I didn't even print that many copies. It's become a legend in certain circles. A story of two young men who go through misunderstandings and conflict but end up nurturing a friendship that blooms into passion. It's truly an honor to be able to meet the author of such a masterpiece. Never thought I'd run into a true believer here. I'm so happy. I see, so she's one of those. As far as I'm aware, she's the very picture of one of those kinds of people. If she's in the literature club, that means she's the same as Ash. Do you mean he's... Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm only in the club because it's the perfect place to nap. Probably don't like to hear that, huh, Miss Bookworm? No, not at all. Naps are the best. The image is coming to me, a young man napping by the windowsill in the library, surrounded on all sides by books. A man with ebony hair like the night sky, his teacher, and a lithe boy with hair like the summer sky, his rival. Both arrive to check on him. Their eyes meet. She works quick. What's even going on in that head of hers? What a lovely scene. It's simply perfect. Yuna, do you understand what everyone's talking about? I don't think I want to understand. Glad to see she's as talented as ever. Sorry about that. I tried to keep my fantasies under control in public, but it was just so... Anyway, the request was made by Rilke. He's one of the curators here. Should be waiting in the first exhibit hall. If you have time, please go and speak with him there. Got it, thanks. I'll let you guys decide whether we take the request or not, but that aside, we should have enough time to take a quick glance around here. I agree, there's so many fascinating things here after all. No kidding, even this first room looks like there'll be a lot of stuff to look at. All the exhibits have been changed out since I was last here. Yes, we changed the first exhibition room by the season. We have a different theme with a new set of displays every time. Think they're done training back at your house by now? They should be at least on break soon. In that case, we should head straight there once we're done. Before you go, I'd like to congratulate you on starting out the branch campus and founding the new Class 7. Hope your field exercises here in Heimdallr go well. Thank you. Thanks for your help, Dorothy. So will they let us over here? And of course not. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. So do I, but from where? Wait, is this the bell from Center Square in Crossbell? Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a dumb-looking bell like this one on the way to the Governor General's shindig. This one's a little different. If I had to guess, I'd say it's one of Crossbell's 3 celestial bells. Now that I get a closer look, you're right. It does look different from the sun bell. I remember hearing the Triple S mention a moon bell and a star bell. It must be one of those. The plaque says it's the star bell. Apparently it used to be on the top of the Stargazer's tower. I wonder if it was brought here for security reasons. When Crossbell declared its independence, the 3 bells resonated with each other and were used for a large-scale ritual. They separated the 3 of them to prevent such a thing from happening again. Well, it seems kind of complicated, but I guess it's for the best. Whatever, it just looks like a big lump of metal to me. All the items here are treasures of Erebonia, but I heard that Phantom Thief B showed up in Heimdallr not that long ago. On the other hand, I haven't heard anything about him recently, so it's probably okay to look around here without worry. There's a ton of stuff here. Everything seems really old and rare. I wonder how much this stuff even costs. That big bell they gotten back at something else. I wonder what it was originally used for. And they won't let you through. By any chance, are you guys? We're from Thor's branch campus, Class 7 Special Operations. We got a request from Mr. Rilke. That's me. Thank you so much for coming. Is it okay if I launch into the explanation right away? Oh there, someone's real eager. Currently we are on duty patrolling the city. How long would you say this request might take? The explanation should be quick enough at least. If you could spare a moment to hear me out, I'd appreciate it. Please tell us the details. The request mentioned an artifact. What exactly is an artifact? Well, I hear they're gifts from the goddess given too early. Surprised you know that, but put simply, they're any sort of object from the ancient Zemurian civilization. Many different artifacts have been found over the years. Most of them are either broken or harmless, but... Does this request mean you found a new one? That's exactly right. It helps that you're so knowledgeable. Please, come this way. I'll show you the object in question. So this is an artifact. Seems to be in very good shape considering it's over 1,000 years old. It was recently excavated from a basin in the northern part of the Empire. It was sent to us, but we thought it looked too pristine. So before we put it on exhibit, we wanted to make sure it wasn't alive. Alive? But it's a lamp. Artifacts can be separated into two categories. There are those artifacts which have lost their power and are non-functional. The other category is living artifacts, those which continue to function and exhibit supernatural phenomena. Only artifacts from the first category are allowed to be exhibited in museums. Any artifacts that still work need to be handed over to the Septian Church for safekeeping. For real? That's pretty crazy. Wait, am I the only one here who didn't know this? Can't say mention of artifacts is all that common, but even so, they do come up in the news every so often. Last time was something about some thief causing trouble. You're very well informed. I'm impressed. There are many artifacts capable of producing effects far beyond our current levels of technology. If living artifacts are left out in the open, there's no telling what chaos they could cause. That's why every country on the continent has agreed to send them to be sealed away by the Church. I didn't know that was something the Church even did. Crossbell is one of the most modern cities around, so I wouldn't be surprised if old relics didn't come up much in conversation there. So what is it you'd like us to do with this artifact? We've run a few tests already, and there haven't been any problems so far, but we've yet to test it out in the field. We'd like to ask you to take this outside the city with you and see how it reacts. I think I understand. You're worried it might be activated in combat. So all you gotta do is take it with us and smack some monsters around. Piece of cake. That's right, if you could do that for us, our test would be complete. From the sound of it, you guys have plenty of combat experience. Will you be willing to help us? Of course we would. Just leave it to us. Thank you so much. Here you go. We've named the artifact the Eternal Heimdallr. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a reference to anything. Yeah, I don't know. Kinda looks like a lantern to me. Who named this thing? Yeah, it is a rather interesting name. I think someone at the Institute just decided it sounded cool or something. Can you test it out and get back to us before noon? We'd like to put it on exhibit for the summer festival if it's safe to do so. Understood. If we're going to test it, we should leave through the southern gate. Yes, sir. Maybe a good idea to complete our other business in the city before leaving. Our first exhibit hall, located right by the entrance, features pieces throughout history from the mysterious Zemurian civilization to the Great Collapse, all the way through to the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages. Now featuring stars in the Zemurian civilization. If you'd like to see this exhibit, please purchase a ticket, yada yada. Septian Church Relief. Between years 1 and 500. Stone reliefs from early churches in Erebonia. The one on the left features the Holy Grail, the emblem of the church. As the church has existed for over 1,000 years, some historians theorize a possible connection to the Zemurian civilization that existed prior to the start of the Septian calendar, but a link has yet to be proven. Septian Church Tools and Scripture, 500 is estimated. Now the largest religion on the continent, the Septian Church first spread through Zemuria during the Dark Ages. After the chaos caused by the Great Collapse, the order and stability the church brought with it was welcomed by many. Medieval loom and water wheel, estimated 900. Labor-saving devices from the late Middle Ages. Though much work was done manually at this time, many simple machines were developed over this era, leading to greatly increased productivity. Medieval ship, estimated 600. Seafaring vessel from the early Middle Ages. Shipbuilding technology advanced considerably during this time as people began tuning into the sea in an effort to gather resources. Though parts of the ship have been lost to time, the fact that this much of it remains intact over a millennium is a testament to its sturdy construction. Yeah, that thing's not going to be sailing anywhere anymore. Pre-orbital smithing kiln. Though the Rhineford Company is currently the largest corporation in Erebonia and one of the largest in the world, it started as a small weapons manufacturer in the Middle Ages. This is one of the kilns they used to create gunpowder weapons, their specialty at the time. Even from the beginnings, the company had a strong relationship with Erebonia's military. Early orbital passenger train, 1170. Prior to the orbital revolution in 1150, steam-powered trains were standard. However, thanks to the work of Professor G. Schmidt and the Rhineford Company, they were replaced with orbital power trains in the late 70s. Needless to say, the advent of such powerful, efficient transportation completely changed the Empire. Quarter scale. Dark Age structure, 0 to 300. Parts of buildings estimated to have been built approximately 900 years ago. It's thought that they used a different architectural style from modern times, but a few complete buildings from the area remain to confirm this theory. Legend has it that the city was destroyed by the Dark Dragon, but The truth of this ledger remains a mystery. The cityscape of Heimdall we know today was built in the Middle Ages. In case you want to see all of it. I have to admit, all this reading has tired my voice out.
I don't hear any shouting inside.
It's a trap.
They must be taking a break. Let's go in.
This is Vander's? It's much bigger than the train hall in Parm. Well, this is the headquarters of our school. Master Kurt. Master Kurt, you're back. Glad to see you're doing well. I'm home, Rayvon. But please don't call me Master. Can't help that you're the young Master. Who are they? Nice to meet you. We're classmates of Kurt's. We're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Nice to meet you. So many cuties. I'm jealous. And that's... Pleased to meet you. We were passing by, so we wanted to say hello.
Welcome to the Vander Training Hall. Welcome back, Kurt. It feels like it's been forever since you were last here.
Oh, she certainly is beautiful.
She your sister? She's pretty fine.
I have returned home, Mother.
Mother?
You're shitting me.
A stepmother, perhaps? No, they look too similar.
Hey, come on now, guys. Don't be so rude. You just met her.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you in Class 7. Kurt's told me so much about you in his letters. I am Matthias Vander's second wife, Aurier Vander. I'm so glad you could stop by.
I see, so Laura was here shortly before. Come to think of it, the train hall in Parm. Yes, she came here to be a temporary teacher. The pupils and I enjoyed her visit quite a bit. Yes, we heard a woman's voice from outside earlier. Does your mother also teach? Yes, she was trained in the art of the sword. She and my father and brother trained me from a very young age. I see, that stern voice. The headmaster of the Vander School, also known as the Storm Watcher. Never thought that she could have been Kurt's mother. I used to be called that when I was younger. This was before Kurt was born. So you're pretty good, huh? Seems like you have your obstacles with all your guys scattered around. Hey, it's true. Father became the head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Army, but he was called to Gorelia Fortress and isolated from the Empire. My brother's in the Nord Highlands, and my uncle's at Aurochs Fort. That sums up the Vander family's current situation. Kurt. That's right, but I won't allow us to be swept away by the past. There are many disciples of Vander all over the Empire, not just Parm. Many people still support us, including the Arseid School. Our duties may have been lost, but we still do what's right as Vanders. Do what you must do. Kurt, you should find your answer for yourself. Spend time with Class 7 of the branch campus, where you chose to go. I believe you'll be able to achieve your goals in the capital. Mother, I will do my best. She's really amazing. She's beautiful, strong. There's just this dignified aura about her. The Stormwatcher, I'd say she certainly lives up to her title. She's totally my type, but I doubt I'll ever be on her level. Please don't talk about my mother like that. But I do admit she is an amazing person. It's not just my mother, my brother, father, uncle, they're all accustomed to the Vander way. It is why I can't accept things the way they're going now. I won't go along with Chancellor Osborne and the Emperor's methods. Kurt? I apologize for taking up your time. Let's get going. Special ops missions, spy investigations, we need to accomplish both. That's right. We should make our rounds before we tackle those requests. Yes. What a pain. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Kurt 4 added. So can we go back in? No. Oh, they'll let us go. Good luck, Kurt. Please take care of him, everyone. You got it. We're going now. Okay, 4 people here. Master Laura always stops by to help us out. We went up against her one by one. Makes for a great sparring session. Though even she can't hold a candle to Master Aurier yet. Aurier. Sounds like some pretty intense training. These guys must not be half bad themselves then, huh? Of course, they're some of the Vander School's top disciples. I still have a lot to catch up to. So the Ashen Chevalier is your instructor now, eh, Master Kurt? I'd like to see how your skills have improved under his tutelage. Not yet. Enrolling in Thor's made me realize something, that there is no one single path to swordsmanship. Right now I'm trying to find my own. Well, now it sounds like you have learned a valuable lesson already. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of it. We'll spar another time then. Good luck with your studies. Of course, thank you. I still haven't come to accept the Vander's dismissal from the Imperial Guard. Ever since then, there have been those who now scorn the Vander name. But I've been thinking recently, the hesitation in my heart must come from my own weakness. So for now, I would just want to get stronger like Master Laura and the other disciples. It's actually pretty good in my neighborhood training hall, but training HQ is something else. It's too much, dude. So that's the guy who got the Prinny treatment. From what I understand, he's supposed to have some sort of extra syllable at the end of his words, just like the Prinnies do, and since it's NIS, they decided, hey, Prinny. Heimdallr Saint District. Wow. This place is awe-inspiring for sure. Saint District. Said this area contains more history and tradition than anywhere else in the entire capital. Perhaps Musa would know more about this place than I. You attended the girls' school here. Only until last year. That over there is the Heimdallr Cathedral, the crown jewel of all the churches in Heimdallr. There's a person called the head archbishop who governs all the churches in Erebonia. So he's the head honcho priest, then. Hey now. And over there is the famous Saint Estrella Girls' School. As you know, Elise and Princess Elfin attend that school. Definitely has a nice campus. Do you think they're in class during the day? Most likely. Saint Estrella, it's been a while. And then over there is one of the fanciest, most famous hotels in the capital. And way over there is... the Embassy of the Republic of Calvard. Didn't see that coming. I see, so this is the embassy. Sure, with recent events, security has been bolstered. Without a doubt, it's also marked by the Intelligence Division. I'm kinda curious to find out what's going on. By the way, I'd love to visit the cathedral in Saint Estrella. Sounds pleasant. Alright, let's take a look around. Wrong button. So the cathedral is mandatory, so is the school. We'll talk to this guy, then the other walker. The cathedral and the embassy are in this area. You often see famous people, for example, some federal officers, Governor Regnus himself, even the prince and the princess. Especially Princess Alpha since she attends the girls' school. I've had the honor of seeing her a few times. She really has become quite beautiful. Hello, are you tourists? Isn't this street simply beautiful? My family has lived here since my great-great-great-grandmother arrived long ago. It's a rather quiet, pleasant place to live. So that's the Heimdallr Cathedral. According to the travel guide, it's one of the top recommended spots. Here it's a place mentioned in many novels. I must go visit. Oh my, what a lovely place. This street exudes class. I must simply take a picture. Yeah, that was the guy I was talking to. So this is the Calvardian embassy. Yeah, but something seems off. What is it? It's customary for embassies to be guarded in front by the public order personnel of the country they're in. In the case of the capital, the Heimdallr military police are the ones responsible. That's right. There used to be guards posted here. Excuse me, may I help you? Hello, do you work here? Yes, I do. What can I help you with? You don't look like Calvardians. I'm afraid we're in difficult times currently, so... Is there a problem here? Heimdallr military police? You there, secretary. You shouldn't be interacting with citizens like this. And you guys are? We're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. We've begun our field exercises near the capital today. I recall hearing about that. Even so, could you show me some identification just to be sure? There's a possibility that someone could be impersonating you. He is a blunt one. Alright.
Don't worry. It's fine.
Huh? Sir Arundel. Major, are you leaving? Yeah, I'm pretty busy. I know them, so there's no need to check their IDs. If that's the case, I understand. Thanks for cooperating. We both have better things to worry about. Right, if you'll excuse me. I'll open the gate. My, aren't you lot busy bees this early this morning? You never know what you might catch, so you better work hard. I don't need you to tell us that. That was already within expectations. But this is strange, isn't it? Why are the Heimdallr military police inside the embassy instead of being on guard outside? That's true. The premises of an embassy is extraterritorial. I thought that was universally accepted. Situation demands it. We're having them cooperate with us. They requested it from us, so we haven't broken any agreements. I suppose it's a matter of words. Seems like politics got involved. The embassy didn't know about the infiltration either. If we knew they were involved, they'd be deported, so they were understanding. Catch you later. He always shows up wherever our field exercises are. It's so shady. Even if he does work under the Chancellor, like Instructor Claire. He is known as the Scarecrow and is one of the Iron Bloods. Whatever, if I hear more and more word about that guy, I'm gonna fall asleep. Let's just go. Yeah, you're right. That was an unusual response. It's as if they're trying to hide the entire existence of Calvard. So, I don't see any more stores. Time to start passing out gifts. For Yuno. What a pretty beret. Why'd you get something like this for me? Just figured it'd look nice on you. Should I not have? I mean, it's fine that you did, but... Okay, I hear you. Went out of your way to give it to me after all. Thanks for the gift, Instructor. Don't feel bad. If anything, it makes me happy. If I understand just how tough Elisa might have it. So she's now max. She gets 10 defense, which is okay. Starry Night Minuet. A miniature music box. This is the perfect song to listen to with a loved one. Sorry. Just picked it because I thought the song was nice. There's no need to be sorry. I shall accept your feelings with grace and poise. I am ready for you whenever you are. Okay, let's not read too deeply into this. 15 arts. Okay, I'm running out of time. I hope I can do this part before I have to walk away. Red leather key case for Ash. A leather key case? Red, huh? Pretty stylish choice, for you at least. Glad to hear it. You can use it for your orbital bike keys. If it were ugly, I could have given it right back, but... Fine, I'll get some good use out of it. 150 HP. I don't know if these stack from playthrough to playthrough or not. Anyway, we have the gift for Emma, the flat cap. Shouldn't bother to send this. I can deliver this directly when I have time. Oh, it's one of those gifts, eh? Same for this one. Yeah. Need to remember I have these, though. There. Isn't this the parakeet? He matches the description. This is definitely the parakeet we're looking for. Alright. Wait. Dang it. Yuna, he's a bird. You have to approach him gently. What a klutz. Shut your pie hole. No, he couldn't have gone far. Let's keep looking. Is it just me? A big boy and a big girl. Hello? It's such a nice day today. Are you on a walk as well? This area is just wonderful. Quite a few people here. Hello everyone, I didn't know you'd be in Heimdallr. Ferris, it's nice to see you. So you're just visiting, or...? Oh, I'm not on vacation. You see, this hotel is a popular place for business meetings. Here on business, huh? Impressive. Why, thank you. I'm just about to meet someone. Looks like you're on a mission. It seems we both have to perform our duties at the highest level today. Her department store must be doing well. Forget stopping crime like we're doing. She's the real hero here. Dealing with that rich little punk must be a total pain in the ass. We'll talk to her one more time. I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. Even considering this is their home turf, so to speak, I may have arrived a little too early. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought. Oh, a horned lion emblem. You all must be from the Thor's military academy. Have you come to Heimdallr for training? We offer accommodations for customers who aren't staying the night. Allow me to show you around if you like. Welcome to Hotel Heimdallr. Our hotels receive the highest possible rating, 5 stars. We offer appropriately high-quality rooms and services. Please give us a try if you like. This hotel looks amazing. It's the best hotel in Heimdallr. We might be a little out of place. Guess we can check out the lobby. All kinds of people have come here for the summer festival. I've used this hotel to entertain visitors in the past, but goodness, I can't believe how luxurious it is. I heard the head of the Continental Rail Company is staying in the penthouse suite. This hotel is just something else. The people in this room are guests at the Imperial Household Agency's party. Housekeeping is going to have their hands full. You're the students who gave me that passionate travelogue. You're the guy who was looking for that treasure chest. So you came to Heimdallr, eh? I've been getting good ideas while traveling. Currently thinking about writing a new song. I have a feeling my next masterpiece will descend from the very heavens above to greet me. Is that how it works? Glad to see you're doing well. Thank you, I'll do anything to finish this new song. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be it until I have to get up and actually leave for a while. So this is a reference to those 3 birds you could talk to in Sky, I believe. There actually was an achievement in Sky for talking to all of them. Spoke to all of them. There, the parakeet. Looks like he didn't go far. We need to be careful this time. What should we do? He's so high up not even Ash can reach him. Nope, not even if I stretch out my arm. I feel like I could just use my weapon. Good instincts. Ash, he sensed your hostility. What hostility? Looks like he went north. Shouldn't use weapons, he's just a baby bird. Yeah, I know. So he's... yep, he's still here. There's also something that way. Objective acquired. Parakeet located. Alright, we got it. Huh? This guy's... it's yellow, which means it's a different parakeet. So what? Is it wild? I can't keep up with this crap anymore. That's what I thought. Let's make sure we don't mix them up. And that's time. Okay, got a little bit more time before I have to go. So let's see if we can finish the bird quest. Up there, on top of the streetlight, Mr. Bernard did mention he liked to do that. What should we do? If I project my energy, I may be able to stop him, but he's pretty high up. You can do that? Didn't know you could do magic tricks. It's not a magic trick, it's real. It may be worth giving it a shot, but if you take too long... Oh no, it flew away again. This is harder than I thought. Perhaps if it came to ground level we could capture it. Found it. It's the parakeet. It's hiding among pigeons. I apologize. It seems it's difficult even on ground level. Let's proceed with care. They're animals. Once they sense our presence, they'll all fly away. What should we do? Sleepy. What? The bird just talked. I know some of them can mimic human speech. Maybe it's a hint. Where would one who's sleepy go? Let's go after it. And you can see the marker at the hotel. Close the window first. Hey, it's here. Who would have thought that he would be in a hotel bed? Said he was sleepy earlier, so... I'm tired. Please let me rest. He's a parakeet that always stayed indoors. He's not used to flying long distances. As long as you didn't lose sight of him, I figured you'd catch him soon enough. I see. You're amazing, Instructor Reen. Should have told us earlier. Why did you want to run away in the first place? I'm sure his owner feeds him very well. Feed? Feed fruit? Looks like he's reacting to feed. In that case, it's worth a try. You and the others picked out words to use with the parakeet, and they were able to get in close and capture it. Thank you, you guys are my saviors. Just glad we were able to find him. It's harder than I expected. Hello, hello. Food, hurry, make it fruit. So sorry, Chucky, I'll get you something right away. Seems like he really lets that parakeet walk all over him. Well, they both seem happy, so it should be fine. You guys, thank you. Please accept this. 5 vitality droplets. We can really have this? You brought Chucky home, this is nothing. We graciously accept. Just make sure he doesn't fly away again. Right, you got it. Thank you, everyone. Empty nest complete. 5,000 Mira. I've decided to give Chucky his favorite food. How is it, Chucky? That white peach cost 1,000 Mira. Tastes good. I should run away from home more often. Smart bird. How do I talk to it? I had fun outside, but inside isn't bad either. Actually, I need to warp out. So we need to go back to Sanct, entrance. We need to talk to the people on the other half of the area. Guess what? The president of St. Estrella said hello to me the other day. She was so pretty and nice. Hope one day I get to go to St. Estrella too. So this is St. Estrella's girls' school. Princess Elfin goes here too. This place just oozes class. Picture time. Heimdallr Cathedral is so beautiful from this angle. I heard it has 1,000 years of history. I wonder if that's true. Here it is, St. Estrella's girls' school. Wow, it's so fancy. So this is where Elise and the princess go to school. I kind of envy them. I can make sense of music going to school here, but it is rather difficult to imagine you here. Hey, what are you trying to say? Well, ain't this just a nice little garden of sheltered, naive ladies? But anyone would do whatever you said if you fed on the right lines, including a certain someone's little sister. Ash. Shouldn't say such.
This seems like an interesting conversation. Care to repeat that last comment? I didn't quite catch it.
Chill out, it was just a joke! Come on, man, you're cutting off the circulation!
This isn't the first time I've noticed it, but...
It's like his personality completely changes when it comes to Elise.
It doesn't even surprise me anymore.
I think the contrast between that and his normal self is just adorable.
Rain! And everyone else, too!
That sounds like the Don.
Elise!
Well, speak of the devil.
And she does appear.
I'd heard you were coming to Heimdallr for your field exercises, but I didn't expect I'd get to see you on the first day.
Yeah, we're on our way to our special operations missions. But there's something I need to ask you first. I actually think seeing you was his main motivation. This is hardly difficult to believe, considering his outburst just now. By the way, Ash, are you alright? Is your shoulder okay? It's nothing, I can finally feel my arm again. Better watch out when you start dating. Better make him get down on all fours and beg if you want him to live. What? Anyway, Elise, it's been a while. Thank you for the other day. Yes, I should be the one to thank you. So what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Actually, we're going to explain the situation with the Calvardian spies. I had no idea. Elise, you're the student council president. Have you heard anything about this? I haven't. Her Highness is back at Valflame Palace preparing for the summer festival, so the usual guards are absent today. Really? So does that mean there's no security? We still have our regular security guards, but if what you say is true, it doesn't all add up. Yes, regardless of the princess's absence, lowering the security for the daughters of VIPs is indeed an unusual act. Hey Elise, if you don't mind, let me speak with the head of...
Look! Look! Is that...
That guy President Elise is talking to.
Kurt Vander, yeah.
Ooh, it is! It's the Ashen Chevalier!
That's right. I heard he became an instructor for Thor's branch campus.
Are those the students?
Look at the boys. That handsome blue-haired one. And that blonde one has some real bad boy charm.
The girl with the pink hair seems super cool.
The silver-haired one is just like an adorable little doll. Wait, and is that? Hey, please don't.
I'm sorry for dropping in like this. I'll contact you again later.
Yes, that would probably be for the best. All right, ladies, break time is over.
No fair, President Elise!
I heard the school emphasized modesty. Yeah, those girls are about as modest as the bunny-eared chicks we got back home. That's what happens when girls get together. Still, there must be boundaries. Wonder what kind of things they're thinking about right now. I'm sure some prefer cutesy things over your everyday romance. Well, you cut it out. Suppose one can think of it as another world. In any case, we can't proceed carelessly. I'll call Elise later. Let's return to our missions. Understood. Let's get rolling then. Okay, is there anything else left before we go to the cathedral? I think I got all these places added. After this, I'll do the museum mission. Holy... Please tell me I don't have to talk to all these people. Looks like they were in the middle of Mass. This place is really big. The cathedral in Orders was huge, but this looks even bigger. Yes, and that person is... the head of Erebonia Septian Church, Head Archbishop Sigmar. When Adios introduced the people to the land of misery, she said to them, "Live in the light and be at peace with the darkness." She is not praising the darkness. It means that even when shrouded in darkness, tightly embrace any light you may find, even if it is merely thy neighbor. These are tough times we live in, and in these times our faith and love for our neighbors are tested. And so concludes Morning Mass. Thank you for your attention. Wow, those are such beautiful words. Not really. Haven't heard anything that stirring in a while. Since we're here, we might as well do some worshipping. Good idea. Okay, got people on the left, people on the right. This is the head archbishop's office. Unless you specifically have business with him, I really must ask that you leave. Here are the reports from each parish. There are also letters from the Archbishop of Liberl and from headquarters. Alright, can you read them for me? Seems really busy, I shouldn't bother him. Your green hair, I think we've met somewhere before. You must be mistaken. It's a big empire, and I'm sure many people look fairly similar. Is that so? I thought you looked like one of my upperclassmen. Please forgive me. Why are you trying to keep your identity a secret? I have my reasons. Besides, I wore a wig while I was attending the girls' school, so I doubt I'll easily be recognized. I see. But you have your reasons, huh? So what is this favor you wanted to ask me? I wanted to pass on information about the entertainment to the Sunday school children. Please? Of course, I don't mind as long as it's after class. Thank you. It's only 2 more days until the summer festival. We don't have much time to prepare. It's really exciting, Rosalie. This year's summer festival is shaping up to be quite lively. Not that we mind, our cathedral will participate as well. Even when surrounded by darkness, look for the light. That's so deep. The Archbishop's masses are so thought-provoking. Today's Mass was very helpful. I go to Mass every day. Simply listening calms my heart. I'll never forget that Mass for as long as I live. I'll head back after saying a quick prayer. The Heimdallr Cathedral is also in charge of educating the clergy. This year, Lala came here to learn the ways of being a sister. She's currently learning the role of a traveling sister. She was the one at the bus stop on her way in. Thank you, everyone, for attending this Mass. Please feel free to stay for additional worship if you like. So is that it? That was a huge cathedral. The Mass seemed normal. I did not detect anxiety from the congregation despite the situation. I feel the people who attend Mass are usually like this. Perhaps the citizens haven't been informed about anything yet. Maybe it's for the better if it prevents panic. The Septian Church. I've got a bad feeling about this. Instructor? It's nothing. Let's go look somewhere else. Yeah, let's go.
The new Class 7. It seems like they've begun. I suppose I can leave them, Emma, and Grandmother to someone else.
We finished making our rounds, but something definitely feels weird. It's like the security here is kind of thin and weirdly placed. I agree, we need to make sure we aren't spotted, but it feels like they're deliberately leaving openings for us to slip through. You ask me, this has got the Intelligence Division smell all over it. I won't deny that, however there are still some issues I find puzzling. There are no clues as to the movements of the Calvardian agents. Maybe they're simply not active in the western half of the city. Or perhaps they're so stealthy not even the intelligence division can detect them. If that's the case, we're gonna have a real tough time. Either way, I think this is as much as we're going to be able to investigate for now. Once we finish things here, let's head on to the western highway. Understood. We need to take care of the wanted monster, right? Let's go kick its ass quick then. 3 AP. Entrance, I believe. Now then, let's test the artifact. I think the best way would be to equip it and use it against a nearby monster. Moreover, what will happen if it's still alive? Well, if paired with modern technology, probably something unthinkable. For better or for worse. Rumor has it that becoming fascinated with artifacts can lead one to ruin. Oh, stupid. What a little bullshit, am I right? Indeed, yet we still need to proceed with caution when we handle it. That's a good point. With that being said, I'll be the only one to use it this time. Instructor? If it's a required task, wouldn't we be the ones to assume that role? This is a different matter entirely. I refuse to allow my students to use something that is completely unknown. This matter is not up for debate. You're such a... No wonder they call you a glory hound. You're literally the only one who calls him that, but still, this is hard for me to accept too. Well, most likely nothing will happen at all, so... If something does go awry, well, all we have to do is take it away from him, no? Affirmative. I'll use claim Soleil. Okay, I can accept that. Now then, I'll be equipping the Eternal Heimdallr. When you guys see fit, let's engage in battle. Understood. Let's get this over with. You don't even have to use Reen in battle. So they took off my seal protection, I believe it was. I must have gotten on the wrong bus. Wonder if it's the next bus or the one after. Grandpa can be a bit scary, but he's actually really kind. Hope he comes home soon.
Our chance!
So I should be showing this fight just to verify. For some reason the enemy changes when you're doing this fight. So examine him, you get the scouter, yada yada.
Break through! Sledge!
As for these things, they're small fry. Don't stress yourself, they're not worth it.
All right. Take this!
And they're all broken. One
Let's go.
dead.
Yeah.
Insta-death.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go.
So this will give me my BP back as well as give Reen CP.
Very well. Ha. Eight's down.
This brings Yuna up.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one just because I want to get the overkill and not actually vanish it.
Well, look at that.
Scorpio leveled up. And hopefully you can see how worthless those things are. What was that? Far from normal by any means. It doesn't seem to have a negative impact on its host. We're the new Class 7 after all, I don't think this will give us any trouble. Let's execute 2 or 3 more battles to gain more intel. Understood. Guess the thing ended up creepier than we thought. So now the bee and then the rhino.
Cha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Let's regroup.
Break through.
Just need to make sure I don't kill all the bees.
You can't escape. Fire!
Not today! Let's go! There! Not today!
They're not going after
I'm
the
going.
guy who can freaking evade. Game, you're killing me.
I'm up! Get back!
It's my turn!
Very well. Ha! It's down!
Getting overkill for my trouble.
I'm going. Yeah. Good work, everyone.
And I may as well use this opportunity to smash a couple of these for charge stuff. Then again, I guess that could be the assault point, not necessarily the brave point.
Do be careful. That enemy's strong.
Oh my god.
What a passionate foe.
Break through!
Strike! There!
It's mine! Here I go!
Yeah, I do need to do this one, because I gotta weaken that one on the side. Finally.
Let's go! Get back! It's down! Let's go, everyone!
Now they should not be able to
Understood.
kill it, so that's why I'm comfortable doing this.
I'm going.
Now there is one other type of enemy here, the Pikachu thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that one because it seems like it's a rare encounter.
Very well. Ha! It's down!
It's mine!
I'm going.
I want to go for
As your
these because they don't
wings
have a status on them.
Let's go.
An opening! I'm up!
Break through!
Let's go! Get back! Now!
Keep it up.
Here I go! You can't escape! Fire! Wide open!
Too slow! Very well. Strike! There!
It's mine!
Very well.
The thing I don't like is I burn through too much of Kurt's CP.
There!
It's mine!
It's my turn. Azure wings, shoot!
An opening! There!
That's it, he death blowed him, I think.
It's mine!
Let's go! Ha! It's down!
Keep it up.
It's my turn! Yeah!
Very well. Yeah! It's
That's
down.
it for him.
It's mine!
It's my turn. Yeah. Good work, everyone.
Okay, Deva is now maxed. Lost Genesis.
Yeah!
4
I did
Earth
it!
Pulsars. Oh boy. That settles it. Should be enough to go off now. Now we know a few of its properties. Definitely has the power to alter the weather. And the 3 higher elements as well. Time, space, and mirage. Elements that can only be found in runes. What about that strange looking fluctuation thing? Yeah, like how the monster vanished. No matter what, one thing is certain. This cannot be put on display at the museum. Let's head back and report. It's unfortunate for the curators. Better we find out now than them later. Let's head to the museum in the Leica district, shall we? Seriously? Oh man, I'm glad I had you guys test that thing. As we feared, its power only activates in combat, and what a power too. Artifacts are pretty frightening. From what I've heard, the internal structure of an artifact is a black box that's impossible to analyze. Yeah, apparently they've always been a headache for engineers to figure out. But it said that Professor Epstein, the man who invented orbments, was able to figure out how artifacts worked. I didn't know that. Professor Epstein was Professor Schmidt's teacher, correct? That's right, he's also the one who established the Epstein Foundation. But he passed away 50 years ago, so there's no way to know for sure how he figured artifacts out. In any event, it seems we need to ship this thing off to the cathedral. Thank you for your help, everyone. Happy to help. So much for that new exhibit of yours. Our apologies. No worries, it happens. I'll just need to find something else for the catalog. Come on, Ash, no need to be such a jerk about it. Now, everyone. Moved it back until it can be shipped to the cathedral. Afterwards, they presented Class 7 with their reward. 2 EP Charge 4s, which is decent. I've made my thoughts about casters very, very clear, so yeah. So I didn't see anything about secret quests or anything. Yeah. But yeah, this will probably be a video in and of itself. Anything from here will be in a different video. Anyway, I am the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.